everybody. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you're all doing amazing. Guys, my giddy aunt says, I hope you're feeling better. Thank you for that. I have been a little under the weather. I'm trying to get over a chest cold, but I'm doing fine. So thanks for asking. I still got a bit of a cough and I get really dry throat, but that's about it. So, thank you guys for joining me here. We are talking about this person listening and following the wrong advice. And it seems to be what's coming out is the advice of friends. Could be family, but it's like they've been spreading rumors. People have been saying, trying to give you a bad reputation. It seems like someone's holding a grudge against you. Or maybe someone has a grudge against you because of your person. I'm not sure which. But it's like others telling others how to live their life. Someone is spreading lies because they're intimidated and insecure, and they're laying some kind of guilt trip on your person about you. So they act as if they know all the tea on you, but they're lying through their teeth, hoping that others believe it. So it's like, I think Spirit's putting this person on blast for their toxic schemes. So somebody might have done something through the internet to discredit you or try to give you a bad reputation. Okay? It's like they've been trolling you. It's like someone is holding a grudge. Now, it could be because this person was making plans with you and spending time with you, and someone got insecure and jealous. That's what this reading is saying. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Yasmin. Hi, Danette. So we've got some jealous friends here. Now, this could be your friends, but I am thinking it's more their friends. Okay, so let's get a description of these people. They're very thoughtless, okay? They think that they know the tea, but they're lying through their teeth. It's because they're bored. So someone they're dealing with enjoys the drama of something. They like creating drama. They have an addictive behavior, like they could be addicted to drama, whoever their friends are. Now, for some of you, I'm going to say, like, say this is your person. It seems to be someone of the opposite sex who, or the same, but for a lot of you, it's someone of, like, say your person has friends of the opposite sex. It's someone who is holding a grudge against you because they're jealous and insecure. And it's almost like they have a very addictive personality. They're very thoughtless. Hello. And Tucker's got to get his 2 cents in here. And they enjoy the drama of something. They're into drama. They're very catty. That's why I say that. Like, they're catty. And it's like they're very wasteful and they do things in excess. This is someone who could really put on the act or put on the show, or they're very competitive. They're very combative. Like, they're competing with you. and they're very catty. It's like they're trying to give you a bad reputation. You're over here, Queen Rising, and they're holding a grudge, and they're trying to give you a bad reputation. They're laying a guilt trip on your person about you. Maybe your person, like I said, maybe they're envious of the time that your person was spending with you, or they're competing for this person's time and energy. They're very flaky, and they are projecting their own insecurities onto you. It's like they're trying to project an image about you. They're trying to give someone the image that this is your characteristics, but it's actually their own. They're telling on themselves here, is what they're doing. They're telling on themselves. They're very treacherous. They're very snaky. They're very sly. They're very sneaky, and they're lying through their teeth. They're very unaware, like they don't consider the reality of the things that they don't see about themselves. They're projecting this on, they're trying to project this image about you, but it's actually them who has this image. Thank you, Jackie Crystal Star. Thank you, Supernova. Spelling the T on the karmic. That's exactly right. Now, these could be karmic friends, but they're very treacherous. They come off very flaky, but they're catty as heck. And they're lying through their teeth. And they are laying a guilt trip on your person about you. And they are definitely trying to get your person to hold a grudge against you. Or it is this person's friend who's holding a grudge because this person was spending time with you. Some kind of karma here. I don't know. They're instilling fear. So someone was see, they're lying through their teeth. They could have said you were lying through your teeth. So this person in particular that I'm talking about is projecting like what they really are and what their personality type really is. They're making it look like you're that type of person because they are that type of person. They were insecure. Maybe because you're a leader. They are lying through their teeth. What's going on? Told this person to ghost you. Okay, that's what they did because this person loved you. The karmic told this person to ghost you. Yeah, they did. They're lying through their teeth. They're very catty. They're very controlling. And I think that this person may have been trying to move in with you, or maybe you live together. Maybe this person was planning to move in with you, and then they just ghosted you because this karmic was telling them to ghost you. They are lying their face off here for their own self-gain. See, here you are. Hang on. I just have to check. Oh. Oh, thank you so much, Heaven Sent, for your $49.99. What an amazing thing to do. Thank you for that blessing. Hello, AWOL Awakened. Well, somebody could have said that you were selfish. They could have been trying to damage your reputation, but they're lying through their teeth. It's like this person is doing things for their own self gain, for their own gratification here. Like you're very confident. See, they were blaming you. They wanted this person to push you away because they truly did love you. And they were blaming you and they were making accusations against you. They were making it so that this person was trying to push you away and ghost you. And they knew that this person loved you. I told you, so this is planned revenge. Someone wanted revenge, is holding a grudge. They're holding a grudge because this person actually loved you. Maybe, like I said, they could have loved your confidence. This is someone on the rise here. This is someone very loving, very nurturing, very, very confident, very independent. And they're laying a guilt trip on this person. That's why they ended things with you. It's like this person could have seen you as wish fulfillment. It could be also that someone in their family, for some of you, because this person was thinking on working on things with you. I'm telling you, it's time spent. It's time spent. So someone was envious of the amount of time that someone was spending on you. Someone was envious that this person did care for you, had genuine feelings for you. Okay? Someone is calling you a fool for working. Like you're working really hard. They're calling you a workaholic. That's what they're calling you. And someone is definitely holding a grudge. So they're calling you a workaholic, a fool for working so hard. Wow. Now that's something. Like someone is saying, well, you're a workaholic. You don't have time for them. You're not making time for them. They could have gone venting to someone about you. And the advice was that someone was being very catty, looked for a loophole here. Someone was looking for a loophole. It's like they're lying through their frickin' teeth. It's because they wanted something for themselves and they're spreading gossip and rumors about you. They're very catty. Okay, so like you're over here building a solid foundation. Okay, you are. So someone got confused. Someone, now they could be having family issues or something like this. So it's almost, yeah. responsibilities. Well, it's like they were jealous of your relationship, and it could have been another masculine, or but I don't think so. It's the masculine's family or friend group. Jealous. So they're talking, someone jealous of you, telling this person to walk away from you and to choose another lover. Okay? And they did. Someone wanted to control the situation. And now look. So someone is definitely spying or interfering, and this person is regretting whatever they did, or someone is laying a guilt trip on someone. It's looking like this person either wanted to move in with you, step up the relationship somehow. Like it was okay before when this person never spent much time with you. Like, but when they wanted to spend more time with you, they could have told somebody that they're moving in with you, you're going to move in together, you're going to have this committed relationship, making plans for the long term. They were talking to someone else, and someone is definitely laying a guilt trip on them. They were judging you. And they're laying a guilt trip on your person concerning you, especially when and if you were going to upgrade your relationship or take it to the next level. Then somebody got right catty here. Now, because it's someone in their family, look, I'm telling you, is fighting and arguing, competing. They are competing for this person's time, competing for this person's, they're competing with you, is what they're doing. They are projecting their own because they are jealous and insecure. So they are, yeah. Oh, they're telling this person ever since you met, like the collective energy, you've changed. You don't spend much time with us anymore. You don't spend much time anymore. Everything is all about the collective. Maybe this person was always talking to you, or you were always on the phone with this person, or you were going to step the relationship up somehow. Their family, they started having family issues with somebody because they were competing for time. Oh, yeah. It's like they're saying, "Oh, you're not talking to me much anymore. You've changed. The collective has changed you. You don't have time for us anymore. You don't have time to talk to us anymore. You don't have," yeah, they're jealous. They're laying a guilt trip on this person and they're playing the victim. So they're hurt. They're hurt. It's like, I'm hurt. I feel like you're rejecting us. I feel like you're abandoning us. Ever since you met the collective, someone is definitely jealous and insecure here and made this person mistrust you. Friends, I'm telling you, we don't have fun anymore. We don't have, look, we don't have fun anymore. These are friends. You're just abandoning. Are you going to abandon your friends? Are you going to abandon your family? You're just they left you out in the cold because of their friends. They didn't want to have any drama. They didn't want to have the drama. And so their friends were jealous of you, the time that this person would spend with you. They're laying a guilt trip on this person. Like, you don't have time for us anymore. We used to have so much fun. This, that, the other thing. What a guilt trip. And then this person, they're being haunted here. So somebody was emotionally manipulating this person into breaking up with you. Because this person was truly happy with you. And they were doing really, really well. It's like this person respected you, but they were trying, like, look. So this person at one time, guys, they had nothing but good things to say about you. They had nothing but good to say about you, and it's made their friends jealous of the time that this person was spending with you. They're laying a guilt trip on this person. You can't just abandon us. You'll be abandoning us. Maybe you lived at a distance, or the guilt trip was these friends or this family, take it how it resonates, was saying, ever since you met the collective, we hear less from you. We don't have time to get together anymore. You're not making time for your friends. You're not making time for your family. This is ridiculous. Acting like a bunch of big babies. Well, when you're in a relationship, it's like your friends do take a back seat. I'm sorry, but they do. And your family does take a back seat. And your relationship becomes the priority, and someone didn't like that. They're jealous of that. So they started some kind of drama, and they started to badmouth you and give you a bad reputation to make this person turn their back on you. And that is what the reading is saying. However, you are getting karmic justice here. Somehow you're getting karmic justice. Let's find out what's going on. Let me read some of your comments here. Yeah, it is about growing up. Yes, Karen Geddes, they wanted you out of the picture. Whoever this is wanted you out of the picture because when you were working with this person, quite honestly, when you were working with this person, they were elevating as well. Like maybe you were working toward a common goal. Maybe you were working toward building something with this person and somebody else got envious. See, they're laying a guilt trip on this person, plain and simple. So get you out of the way. Oh my God. So I think the karmic justice here is now that they have replaced you with some kind of karmic energy. That karmic Oh, so they're having a cat fight with whoever that friend group is. They're having a cat fight with who that friend group is. So, like for you, you were very confident, you were very secure. The karmic that they're dealing with is very insecure. So imagine now, so if their friend group or their family thought that you were taking away time, imagine how that karmic is controlling this person and keeping them from their friends and family. If they thought you were, they're going to get a rude awakening. This person rejected you. See, they didn't want to choose. They didn't want to choose. It's like they wanted one life with you and they wanted one life for their friends and their family. So this is crazy. So they thought that they would have to sacrifice too much. They're feeling like they would have to give up too much. They were feeling like they might have to sacrifice their family or sacrifice the time with their friends. They wanted to live a double life. Influence, under the influences of someone else's opinions. And that's just what the read said. The opinions of their friends, the opinions of someone in their family that they go to. Unexpected turn of events. Like I'm saying, this could have threw you for a loop. This could have thrown you for a loop. Because this person was talking about elevating things up with you, maybe taking it to the next level here. And that's when everyone stepped in. Those who stepped in, that's when they stepped in. Because quite honestly, this person was bragging about you. Quite honestly, this person had you on a pedestal. Quite honestly, this person had bragging rights about you. And then that's when things changed. See, drop you like a hot potato. Exactly. They wanted you. But someone else is definitely, but they were being cheap with you. It's like they didn't want to spend money on you. Okay. Excuse me, my throat's still sore, but so this person started spending less money on you. They started acting cheap with you because someone else was laying a guilt trip on them, spending time, money, maybe buying you gifts, spending, yeah. So jealousy stepped in. So they started being cheap with you. They started to reject you. They started to ignore you. They started spending more time with other people to pacify them. So they're spending money on the other person. They started spending more money on other people to pacify them. their friends, their family, trying to look important. Oh my. This person never had enough. Like they feel they had everything, but they feel like they never had enough. GG14 said, borrowed $2,000 from me and ran off with it. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So they were putting on the show for their friends and putting on the show for their family. They were trying to like look important to other people. Once they knew that you loved them unconditionally, they started playing games. No question. We can't blame their friends and their family for this. You got to blame the person who did it. They're the ones who did it. I'm sorry. Yeah, disrespectful. Yeah. Oh my God, someone is getting really dramatic here. They are really getting dramatic. Someone really laid it on thick. And this person, how did they end up? You know how they planned this to end up on top? They planned this to end up looking like the good guy or the good gal. Because it's like, okay, they had these friends and they're trying to lay a guilt trip on you. Like, your person is making you feel this way while someone else is making them. There's all this pointing fingers, blaming going on. And the thing is that they're jealous of you, plain and simple. I can't say it any other way. Their friends were jealous of you. Their maybe even some of their family was jealous of you. Your person's lying. And whoever they were talking to is lying through their teeth. They are laying the guilt trips on thick. They are over dramatic. They are very catty. And they don't like taking second place. It's like someone thought that you were this person's first priority, and they did everything in their power to convince this person not to spend money on you, time with you. Oh my good Lord. I'm just going to read some of your comments here. Oh, thank you for saying that. Unavailable for games. Well said. I just found myself this morning saying that exact same comment. They deserve each other. They deserve one another. I mean, this is someone who would have a smile on their face and then knife you in the back. Who you would have had to, if spirit did not intercede on your behalf here. Oh, guys, if you put up with this energy, you would have had to deal with all their hating, jealous friends. You would have had to deal with their family. You would have had to deal with this person being cheap with you, not spending time, energy, or resources on you. You would have always been on the back burner. Everyone else would have been a priority. And what kind of relationship would that be? Yeah. So, in essence, you were actually done a favor. It's crazy. Well, you know something? I've been around a lot of friend groups and a lot of people, and I have never in my life laid a guilt trip on somebody for being in a relationship with someone. I understand that a relationship is priority over anything else. It has to be, or it will never stand. It's like you've got to make time for one another. And it's like, where you have to, because a relationship is work. So, unless this karmic energy likes being a last priority, if they want to choose to be a last priority, that's on them. But for you, you are not going to be a last priority except breadcrumbs. And if they have found someone who's willing to put up with that and be that way, well, have at it. This person is acting toxic. And they're now praying for better days because they bit off more than they could chew. It's like they're trying to look like the good person, save their own reputation, do what is popular, follow status quo, but they're not happy. So they're doing what everybody else wanted them to do. They're doing what everybody else told them to do, but they're not happy. They thought it was going to be a problem solved. Their buddies were all glad to like have them back in the fold, and everybody was glad, maybe this person lived like a bachelor or a bachelorette, and maybe they had lots of times for their buddies to hang out with and come over and entertain them. And it's like they were being super cheap with you so that they could impress these people. They could impress their friends. They could impress other people. And it's like they were saving money by being around you. It's weird. But you were in love, okay? So let's be real. You were in love and you started seeing some BS that was going on. This person turned toxic. And whoever they're with, they are both the same. So they're both the same. Oh my God. So they chose someone. The justice is that they chose someone the way that they are. Selfish, greedy, catty. That's someone who's around drama all the time, likes, addicted to drama. So this person actually got their karma by having this other person, because now that karmic energy does not want their family around, does not want their friends around. They are catty. They're starting drama. This person doesn't have peace. Like, it's looking like, all in all, you got along with their friends. You got along with their family members, perhaps, until they got jealous. But this person is keeping it private. You know, they thought that they were in love. They did. It's like they're trying to give you a bad reputation. But the funny thing is, see, I'm telling you, this one was competing with you. I won. I won. I'm the new Mrs. now. Or Mr. Take it. Who cares? What'd you win? Misery likes company, I guess, because this person, they won, but they're miserable. But they win. Misery. They may have won, but they won a life of misery. And now they're trying to like drag you into something. And you predicted it. You could have guessed that. You could have said that, you know what? Give this person a good dose of that karmic. You could have predicted this. You could have said, yeah, I know someone's trying to lay a guilt trip. I know someone is trying to lay a guilt trip on you because this person changed. They did like a total revolution on you. They switched up on you. They became a totally different human being. You may have asked yourself, like, what's your problem? Or why you treating me like this? Why you acting like this? What did I do to you? You know, it's just they started ignoring you, started being really cheap with you. Whoever they're with, they met their match. So if this person thought that you brought misery into their life, let them have a good dose of that karmic. See, Amelia Claire said he went from my lover to seeing me as the enemy. Exactly. Like you were this bad, horrible person, you know, that you could do no good in their eyes. It's like everything you did, they would mistrust you. Everything they said, they would question you or disbelieve you or something like that. Some of you, see, they want to make amends with you. Now you're in a period or a cycle of good luck and good fortune. Now they want to make amends with you. What up? Because you're very, very stable. You're very, very confident. This is a narcissist. Your person, they could have been a narcissist all along, or they're listening to someone who is a narcissist. Maybe they're talking to people who have, they're getting some really bad advice. Let's put it to you that way. They are getting really bad advice from the people that's in their inner circle, the people that they talk to. They don't want to see this person do well. They don't. They settled for a life of misery. They're settling for a life of misery. They're not truly happy. They're keeping it private, but they're going through it with this karmic because they're both toxic. They're both the same. I told you, this person is threatening them, intimidated by you. Well, your person's trying to dodge bullets as well. So they're trying to make it look like the two of them may be trying to pin everything on you, that it was all your fault or something. But the thing is, they want each other, as far as I could see, because they're both the same. They don't realize it, but they're giving each other karma. Bad karma. Yet this, whoever this energy is, the karmic, is trying to look like you, copy you, talk like you, do the things you did. That's really funny. Oh my God. Your person has a low IQ. I'm sorry. If they do the things, they're just trying to dodge a bullet. That's all they're trying to do. But they're like in mental prison. They're trapped. Same, see, this person's actually sad, hurt, and crying about you, sad, upset over you, but they're keeping it private. You are getting karmic justice. You're on the rise. You're doing better than ever. You maybe had a glow up or a come up, or you've taken your power back. And that's who they truly admired. They admired that quality in you. And now they've settled. And they are miserable, but they're keeping it private because it's likely their ego. Let's see about this hater. Yeah, they're dirty. Okay, they're dirty fighters. And they're mad because you're highly protected. They cannot operate on your frequency. So that karmic energy tries to be like you, look like you, copycat you, imitate you, but they'll never be you. Good luck with that. And they spy on you. It's part of their daily routine. They can't do nothing to you. It's like they want to cause you drama. It's like because they can't operate on your frequency. They're looking to pick a fight with you. They want to drag you into their battle somehow. They've been trying to steal your ideas and pretend that they invented them, and they're trying to cause trouble in your love connections. But it is based on their insecurity. It's based on their own projections. Like whatever someone is saying about you, it's because they're actually that. Let me see. I'm gone, Danette Brown says. Period. True story. Yeah. Keep playing with the magic, right? Exactly. That's right, GG14. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Period. Okay, Crystal Pickett said exactly my ex-husband. His aunt told me yesterday he wasn't happy. Well, I would agree because they could fake it, but they're true. It's almost like they're trying to go out of their way to make people think that they are happy, but they're truly not because they're settling. And we know when someone settles in a relationship, they're always discontent. They're they can put on the show however that they would choose to, but they truly are miserable. They just keep it private. They don't tell their friends how miserable they are. They're not telling their friends how they settled. They're bragging. It's like they're trying to dodge a bullet. It's like it's their ego. They can't admit that they were wrong, but they, they're sad, they're hurt, and they're upset. They in When they're alone, that's what this person does. They cry over you. I told you they're being haunted. It's like they're haunted by your memories. They're haunted how they did you dirty. They're haunted by the things they said about you. And they stalk you. It's like they're both the same. Your person is doing stuff for attention and drama, and so is the karmic. They, as far as I'm concerned right now, they are both wolves in sheep's clothing. That's what I know. So someone is threatening them, intimidating them, belittling them, laying a guilt trip on them. They're truly not happy. This person probably walks on eggshells. When they're alone, they cry over you. So always trying to get the inside scoop on you so that they can drag you into something. I told you, fake smiles. They're miserable, but they're faking it. They are wolves in sheep's clothing. I'm telling you. So the whole group of them, as far as I'm concerned, they all deserve it. They're, whoever, they're all getting their karma because nobody's ascending here. Nobody is growing. Nobody is elevating. It's the same thing every day, every day, every day. And it's garbage. They have a garbage life. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care who they have around them. They're living an unproductive life. Like, I don't care what they do. They're miserable because they're settling for less. They're they're not happy people. Either one of them. I don't even know why they're together other than financial reasons or whatever. Family issues, I'm telling you. You got played out with this person. See? They're pinching their pennies. They could be going broke. Karmic friends. Can't trust them. I told you, the person they're with, this karmic, is an obsessive lover. They're dangerous, they're toxic, they're unhealthy, they are possessive, They are controlling, and they're laying some intimidation tactics on your person. They are. And your person's trying to dodge those bullets. So they're both tripping on you because, and probably their friends and probably the other people involved here, they're tripping on you because they see you rising. They see you having a very productive life, working hard, minding your own business. What can they say about you? You're a workaholic. Whoa, really bad thing, right? Well, what else are you going to do? You're not entertaining anybody new right now, a lot of you, and those of you that are, congratulations, you're dealing with someone else. But many of you are quite content working alone. You're minding your own business. You're not getting involved. And it's like you're trying to build your future here. You're over here building some kind of empire. And so what can they say about you now? Oh, you're a workaholic. All you do is work. And that's a bad thing? Exactly, Karen Geddes. Like, you should never have to apologize for working hard. You might have to apologize for hardly working, but you should never have to apologize for working hard. Well, maybe you wouldn't have to work so darn hard if they had partnered up with you and did their fair share. How about that? You guys should never have to feel guilty for working hard. I mean, you were trying to build an empire over here. Had they stuck it out with you, had they, instead of whining and complaining to their friend group, if they had pitched in and joined forces with you and actually partnered with you, you both would be an easy street right now. You'd be on easy street. Now, the way they're doing it, they're like gotta start all over again. It's like, now do they, everything that they work for and they're building for, it's looking like they're providing for the karmic. You at least could pay your way. They're being cheap with you, but they're supporting that karmic. They are. And it's like, so now they might get a bird's eye view of why you were working so hard, why you were doing what you're doing. You know, you only have so many years on this planet to establish yourself, and you only have so many years to have some security. And there is no crime in wanting to be stable. Where's the crime in that? Just saying. And you're achieving it. And you're achieving it. And you're achieving it without any help from them. So what's their excuse? What's their excuse? If they want to point fingers and find faults, maybe they should. That's what I'm saying. It comes back to the original messages. Tells other how to live their lives without looking in the mirror. They forgot about the mirror. They're hypocrites. And they've been lying through their teeth, spreading fake news. It's all fake anyway. So it's like they got nothing better to do than spy on you and see what you're doing in your life. Well, they can't feel too good about their own. Just saying. If they got nothing better to do with their time than spy on you and talk about you, yeah, I would say they're pretty bored with their lives, wouldn't you? Can't be as happy as what they let on to be if they got nothing better to do than make up stories about you and spy on you. Maybe they need to work a little harder. Maybe they're not working hard enough. I agree, Jackie. Crystal Star Guardian said they're pretty bored with their life. Even when you're not in it, you're more interesting than what they got going on. You're more interesting. So that should tell you something. Most people, when they get out of a relationship, they apply themselves to their job. They apply themselves to their work. A lot of people do that. It's completely 100% normal. They apply themselves. And some people do that when they're in a relationship. They work hard so they don't have to in their later years. That's just common sense. But these people obviously lack common sense. Holding a grudge. Look. They're jealous of what you built. They're jealous of what you've built. Oh, how the tables turn. There ain't nothing wrong with applying yourself to work. I don't care what anybody says. It's better than causing trouble and drama for people. I can assure you of that. Meow. Catty, catty, catty. So why they so depressed? Why they so sad? Why they so miserable? They got what they wanted. Why they so envious? Why they so envious? They got what they wanted. They didn't realize that when you were with this person, the reason why that person was doing better was because they were around your energy. Thinking they're smarter than other people. I'm just saying. They're unsatisfied. End of story. They're unsatisfied. They're not satisfied with you. They weren't satisfied with the karmic. They are not satisfied. period, because this person ain't going to be happy with anybody. I'm just saying. They're not going to be happy with anybody because they don't know the meaning of the word. Happiness is not out there. Happiness is an inside job. They're not happy inside themselves, so they're never going to be happy. They can't get over you. And they are stalking you on social media or through, that could be satellites, that could be GPSing, that could be spying on you. I don't know. They got time to do that. They're not very content. In fact, the two of them are tripping on you. This person ain't shit. Sorry. Trying to damage your reputation to save their own image. That's right. The meek says, if the Lord loves you, he will humble you. Well, I got to say, I've been humbled my whole life. I don't know how much more humility I got to have. It's like, that's why I don't even, I have zero expectations of people anymore. I have zero expectations of people, places, or events anymore. I really don't. It's like you do the best you can. You try to be a good human being, treat others how you want to be treated, and live the best life you can while you're here to live it. And if people want to go around wasting their time and energy, that's on them. They got no one to blame but themselves. And you guys deserve whatever come up this is, because you did work that hard. Relationships are hard work. A job is hard work. Being diligent is hard work. You're putting the work in. That's why you're getting recognized. That's why you're getting blessed. You know, guys, on my last job, I actually said that. And I'm going to share that with you. I had a really hard job, okay? A really hard job. And physically, it was really taking a toll on my body, on my health. And I remember being on a break. And I remember making a prayer. I said, God, I says, I don't know why I can't work for you. At least you know I'm going to be a damn good hard worker. And the next thing you know, that's exactly who my employer is, right? It's funny how things turn out, guys. It's funny how things turn out. And I think my angels sat back and they considered that. And they're like, you know what? She's right. She will work hard. We better put this one to work, right? But they wanted me to see it. They wanted me to see my own value. They wanted me to see it. You know, I am hardworking. At least now I'm doing it for a cause, and I'm doing it for the benefit of the higher good, not to benefit somebody else. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I only have expectations of myself. Exactly. You expect the best for yourself, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with being that way. In fact, it's encouraged. So don't let people lay a guilt trip on you, and don't let people try to find fault in you, because when they do, they're actually telling on themselves. they are telling on themselves. They are revealing that side of themselves that they try to keep hidden. When people attack you and go on the attack of you, they're actually referring to their own selves. They tell on themselves. I love you guys, and Spirit loves you, and Spirit has your back. And don't be thinking that you're doing this or that, because it's not about you. It's about them. You're doing you. Take care. Have a great day.